I know last video I said this would be Bam's introductory video. Unfortunately, Bam's having some writer's block. Apparently, he's finding that talking about himself is harder than he first thought. So in lieu of Bam's video, I decided to do a video about a project I've been putting off since Christmas. As you can see on your screen, I'm bringing out what appears to be 2 foam pads. These were originally part of a full-size 3-inch memory foam mattress topper. I'm about to cut off what's left of the excess to make the bottom pad the same size as the top pad that I already cut back in December. This is going to become our dog Santana's new custom mattress. I already completed our other dog Lucy's mattress just before Christmas. I based the size of the mattresses off the inside lip on the tray of their kennels. Although super late, this project was intended to be their Christmas gifts. I would have just gotten them toys, but they already have plenty of those. Next, I'm hot gluing the 2 pads together to make a nice 6-inch mattress for them. I made sure to get glue on the edges. I feel this step was just as important as the glue in the center. It also gave me one last chance to make sure the edges were aligned. Hot gluing the 2 foam pads together worked surprisingly well and show no signs of falling apart. Also, yes, I'm aware I'm in my pajamas. I'm comfortable, so leave me alone. But not quite as comfortable as these mattresses are. And they are already Lucy approved. My next step is to make the mattress protectors that will protect the mattresses from potential sick days, as well as give me an easy way to regularly clean their bedding like I do my own. I'm making the mattress protectors out of an old one we retired from our king-size bed. When I cut this first mattress protector to size, I forget to leave myself extra room for the future seam. It ends up working out, but try not to make my mistakes. Next, I start to rip the seams to detach the stretchy part from the main part of the protector on the section that is not contributing to the new mattress protector. I will be reattaching the stretchy section onto the new mattress protector size. I'm only detaching and cutting off enough to cover this protector, as I do have one more to make from this for the other bed. With some convincing, it's time to make the second mattress protector. As I did with the first one, I line up the mattress protector to make the cuts. I use the opposite corner from the first round to ensure I have as much fabric as I'm going to be able to get. And yes, this time I make sure to leave myself extra fabric for the seam. I place the original mattress protector back on the corresponding mattress, as well as cut the tag off that I notice is still on it. At this point, I have already sewn the first side. I freehanded it and probably got lucky, so I'm only showing you the side where I actually took the time to pin the 2 parts together before I sewed it. I go ahead and make the first stitch to get the corner aligned, but then I actually do pin the rest together. I would like to take this moment before we get too far into the sewing segment of the video to throw out this disclaimer. I am by no means a master seamstress. I am sewing based off memory of what I was shown in my youth. I proceed to sew the 2 parts together. I actually end up sewing this section wrong. I'll show you that in a little bit. But as long as it holds, I'm good with it. Although not much, I do cut the little bit of extra fabric that is there. At this point, my camera does die. I figured this was a good opportunity to charge the batteries and upload the footage I had already recorded. During that time, I went ahead and finished the mattress protector I was on, and got the other one mostly caught up. Here you see me finishing up the edge of the second mattress protector. I wanted to show you a little bit of this because I actually did a really good job on this seam. This was the stitch job on the first protector. I wasn't thinking about it at the time and it ended up on the outside visible portion. I may come back to this later, but for now it's fine. This, however, is the stitch job I did on the second mattress protector. Not only is it on the inside, but it also looks incredible. Now I reattach the stretchy part together. I line it up, put the pins in, and sew it up. At this point, I start getting tired of sewing. For some reason, when I get close to the end of a project or part of a project, I get a little antsy. This, added with the fact that I did not end on a corner, causes the seam to probably be the worst one in this project. The worst part about this is, I think I actually had enough extra that I cut off the side that would have made it to the corner. Again, I wasn't thinking. After I get done with this seam, I put the protector back on the mattress to make sure it still fits properly, then promptly cut off the excess material. At this point, I acknowledge the poor job I did and do a quick extra stitch job to re-secure the seam. It doesn't help that I didn't end on a corner like I should have, but at least it should stay together. This is how this seam ended up looking. Not great, but like I said before, it should hold. Now see the difference it makes when you end on a corner? Not only does it look better, but it was actually easier to sew. Now that I have both mattress protectors all sewn back together, I have one more thing that I need to do with them. As you can see, there is a lot of fuzzy buildup from all the years of use. I'm gonna remove that. Using a little battery-operated razor, I just shaved the fuzzies off like I'm shaving my legs. Every so often, I did have to turn it off and clean out the blades, but otherwise, this actually ended up being really effective. I did do one of the protectors off camera, but this was definitely the worst of the two. Also, no, this is not my personal razor. I did buy this little razor to switch to and did use it a couple of times, but I've had a hard time giving up my old razor. After seeing how well it did on this mattress protector though, I may have to make the switch. I'll probably have to buy a new blade for it though. This was kinda rough on it. Also, while I let this play out because it's actually really satisfying to watch those fuzzies disappear, I wanted to thank you all for your patience. When I had to come up with a backup plan for Bam's intro video, I thought this would be a quick, cute little filler video. And I was so wrong. 2 videos worth of footage later, here we are. I kind of bit off a little more than I could chew with this one, but at least I already have a second video ready to edit. That being said, we are going to take advantage of the extra footage to give Bam and I a little extra time to complete his video. So on the 9th of April, we will post the second half of the dog's kennel makeover, and 2 weeks after that, we should finally be able to properly introduce Bam. Before I call this mattress protector good, I do one more good run over it with the razor. I dust off any loose stuff and call it good. As you can see, it looks a lot better. There is a slight nick on the right side of it, but it should be fine. A quick display of the fuzzy pile, and that concludes the first half of the dog's kennel makeover project. I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to come back on April 9th to see the second half. I'll see you then. Bye!